Good morning. Yeah, it is early. It is just before 6, as you just saw. I look like a zombie. What am I doing up? I'm doing a readathon. Yes, I am. It's called, I don't even know what it's called. I will insert the information down here below, but it's hosted by Pop the Butterfly and the Bookish Fox Witch on Instagram. And these are always fun. I've participated in some of Paige's readathons in the past, and they are awesome. So this video is going to cover the 72 hours, Friday morning midnight till Sunday night midnight or Monday morning midnight in America. I'm in South Africa, so I'm like 6 hours ahead, which is why I'm starting at 6 a.m. till 6 a.m. on Monday morning. Okay, so yes, I have my coffee because I need that. Spring has sprung. Readathon, by the way. That's cool. I intend to read Sleepless by Romeo Hausman, which is a thriller, murder mystery thriller, and then The Werewolves Who Weren't by T.C. Shelley, which is a middle grade about werewolves. These two are part of the gearing up for a William Readathon, which happened this week, and haven't read any of them either. And I also hope to get a chunk out of the Shadow Rising, book 4 of The Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan. I'm listening to this on audiobook via YouTube. It's amazing. Anyway, I've got a couple of more minutes left before we're starting our first sprint. No. 1 hour and 15 minutes is our first sprint, starting midnight, 6 a.m. And I shall see you on the other side. Goodbye. What am I going to start first? I'm going to get this done, over with, I think. Yo. Okay. Hello again. It is now about 3 p.m. still on the 18th of March. I'm a less zombified than I was this morning. And I am more than halfway through Sleepless. Yeah, page 198 right now. And I can tell you, it is freaking awesome. I can't tell you exactly what it's about yet because I'm not done with the story. I know it's about Nadia. And she suffers from panic attacks. I can't tell you anything more because spoilery. And also it starts, the first bit starts like it's two stories, like you're getting two kind of things, so you're thinking the thing, but things are happening. It's really weird. There's two timelines, one now where Nadia is, and one 5 years earlier from there. So yeah, it's very drama. It's very, what's gonna happen? I love it. I'm going to probably finish that soon because I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna read because I need coffee though. We're out of milk, so we're gonna go get some, and then I'm gonna continue doing that. Yeah, in the meantime, it's Friday. Leonard's at work. I don't know what his time is working till, probably till 6 p.m. or something. It doesn't matter. I shall entertain myself, and then yeah, I'm just gonna read, obviously. So what am I gonna do for supper? But that's later. Anyhow, Oh, the blip, the blip, the blip, the blip, the blip. Okay. It's been years since Nadia Kulka was convicted of a cruel crime. After being released from prison, she's wanted nothing more than to live a normal life. Nice flat, steady job, even a few friends. But when one of those friends, Laura von Herfen, free-spirited beauty and wife of Nadia's boss, kills her lover and begs Nadia for help, Nadia doesn't seem to be able to refuse. The two women make for a remote house in the woods, the perfect place to bury a body. But the plan quickly falls apart and Nadia finds herself outplayed. A pawn in a bizarre game in which she is both the perfect victim and the perfect murderer. It is good. It is actually really good. I'm quite surprised. The cover is so... It's so meh. Yeah. But it's really, really good. It's psychological and everything. Okay, cool. Okay, but I gotta go back to reading now. Bye. Hello again. So, it is quarter to 11 p.m. on Friday the 18th. I have survived 3 sprints today. And I finished Sleepless by Romy Hausman during my 3rd sprint, which was almost an hour ago. Oh my god, this was so good. This was so freaking good. It's a psychological thriller. It's a murder mystery. There's mental health. Whoa, this was really good. Like I said, you think you're reading 2 stories, but then everything clicks into place. It's just really well set out. And I didn't. It's not predictable. So yeah, this is really good. I can't actually tell you anything without giving anything away. But spoilers, so here we go. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sorry about that. Okay. We follow Nadia Kulka, who is in her 30s now, 35, I think. And she's had a terrible childhood, and she's been suffering from traumas. She's gone to therapy. She's served prison time. Cedra, what are you doing? Can you go lie down? Please. Okay. The door is closed, and she gets anxious when there's a door closed because she can't get out anyway, even though she's literally been lying with me all the time. Every time I close the door, she gets anxious. Anyway, yeah. So she works in a law firm, but she has secrets, and the law firms have secrets, and the mentors have secrets on top of secrets. As the last person you would expect. Maybe you could guess later on. Yes, actually you might. But it's fine. It's actually really, really good. I haven't enjoyed a thriller this much in I don't know how long. And I don't know. I'm on the brink between 4 and 5 stars. I'm gonna give it 5 stars, and then we'll see when I write up the review if it will go down. So yes, this was really good. Sorry. So I've been reading since 6 a.m. this morning. Not constantly, obviously. But I read one whole book in less than 13 hours. That's amazing for me. For me, it is amazing. Okay. Then if you've seen my previous video, sorry kitty, one of my choices for the magical readathon, stop it, Zedra, stop it. Was The Werewolves Who Weren't by T.C. Shelley, because of Sky. You need to have Sky in the title, on the series title, or on the cover. Started reading this in my third sprint session now, and it turns out that this is a book too. Who knew? Because I didn't. You see, it says there also available, but I don't know. It doesn't really say that this is a book too. There's no indication. I started reading it. I got onto page, exactly page number 4, when something told me there's something wrong, and then I went to Goodreads, and there's a book 1. So dilemma, I couldn't read this book. I can't, because I don't have book 1. And then 2, I need to get something specific for the Sky prompt. And I went through my shelves during the sprint, because now I have no books. So, yeah. Eventually, I decided I'm going to go with this one. This is sci-fi, A Tempest by Julie Cross. Apparently, there's some time travel, which is fun. As young adults, I've read 12 pages. I've got the first 2 chapters, which was the last bit of the sprint, and then I'm actually surprised by what I've already read, and I'm invested into it now, and I'm actually glad I picked it up. It is a bit of a clunker. So, what's left so far? I have 388 pages read today, which includes some audio and these 12 pages, and 1 book finished. It is 11 p.m. The next sprint is at 2 a.m. my time. That's why I started at 6 a.m. because I'm 6 hours ahead. Yeah, but I need some beauty sleep. I'm getting tired in my eyes as well. So yeah, so I might go sleep soon. I'm going to get some more audio pages in, and then I'll let you know. I will put the totals in between each day, and then we'll see how you get. But yeah, this was so good. This is starting off really well. And then I still have my book 4 of this one, The Shadow Rising, from the Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan, which I'm listening to on audio. So yeah. But clunkers, do you think I'll read both of these in the next 48 hours? We shall see. Wish me luck. Fingers crossed, holding thumbs. See you later. Hi, okay, so quick update. It's almost 10 p.m. on Saturday, the 19th of March. Yeah, I've been reading. Okay, I haven't been reading so much. I've been interrupted by people today. It's one of those days where it feels like Grand Central Station, or just Grand Central, in and out and in and out and in and out. It's like, what's going on? Which is fine, and I got some. I got my 200 pages already by now. So, by the way, I'm currently reading Tempest by Julie Cross. And can I say that this is a sci-fi romance? It's actually really good. I've had this on my shelf for a while. There's no blurb in the back. It's on inside. Let me read it for you quickly. Jackson has a secret. He can jump into his own past. But when a shocking event propels him further back in time than he has ever been before, he finds he cannot return. Now Jackson has to find a way to save the girl he loves before They have even met, and time is not on his side. I have to tell you that this is actually really good. Really, really good. You wouldn't say it. You wouldn't say it. This looks like the cover of a movie we saw once upon a time. I don't know. So yes, I haven't read it. And also I'm not a fan of sci-fi much. But this is cool. This time to okay, so what happens? Spoilers alert, please. I don't know. Is that this boy Jackson, he's 19. And he's able to time jump, but only into his own past. But he can only go backwards. But he doesn't physically jump. He passes out and then mentally jumps. So while he's in the past, his physical body is still in his present, which is fine. And the furthest back he's been able to jump is 3 days. Now he has a best friend. His name is Adam, and he's a science geek. And they are playing like superhero sidekick and doing all those calculations and experimentations and whatsoever. And trying to make sure, like, if you go back 30 minutes, how long is going to be out on the side, etc., etc. But then something happens traumatically, and Jackson jumps, but he jumps further back than he's ever been. He actually jumps 2 years, but what happens is he doesn't actually mentally jumps, he physically jumps. In other words, he moves his present back by 2 years, so he can't find a way back to 2009. And now he needs to befriend his girlfriend and his best friend before they've even met him or know of him. So this is actually really good. Oh, and then there's all this intrigue and subterfuge, because is my dad really my dad? And is he a CIA agent? And are they following me? It's really good. It's really good. I am so far in. I can't tell you the page right now, but it's good. Anyway, I did get I've got 200 pages so far. We're going into a sprint. Turns out Bay has some plans for us tomorrow. So, it's one of those places where you can't actually take a book with you. But I'm going to be using my book on my audio because earphones. These things have to. Sorry. It is what it is, and it's his people, not my people. I don't know anyone. We'll see. Maybe it'll be fun. Maybe it'll be fun. I'll disconnect and I'll be in the moment. But I'll be taking my audio with me. My audiobook, by the way, I'm reading an audio, or listening to an audio by YouTube, to The Shadow Rising by Robert Jordan, which is book 4 in The Wheel of Time. And this bad boy has over 1,000 pages and has teeny tiny scripts. Okay. Teeny tiny. Can you see it? So, anyway, so I'll be listening to this mostly. I really want to get this done, although it's fine. I don't have any short books, you guys. I really don't have any short books. I don't know out of my head what's on the e-reader, because I can't actually look at it like in my shelf and say, oh, that one, and that one. So, and it also, at a glance, you can't tell on your e-reader how long the book is. So I'd have to go to Goodreads and check that out, see how long it is, and then make up my mind. And also, if I'm in the mood for one. Anyway, this is almost 400 pages. This is over 1,000 pages. And if I'm supposed to be getting books read, this is not helping. I might finish this tomorrow, but I need more. I don't know. I'm gonna discover my e-reader and then see what I have. Maybe I can get a couple of those in. Anyway, now that you know that Leona's watching Something Inside, and I am reading. I'm getting ready for my sprint. It's 10 p.m. almost, and then the next one will be Midnight in America, which is going to be my 6 a.m. one. Yeah, 6 a.m. I thought there might be a 2 a.m. one. If there's a 2 a.m. one, I might. Unless it's 2 hours long, and then I won't. because I want to do the 6 a.m. one. It is a 6 a.m. one because that will get me enough time. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens anyway. Yeah, so really, really good, you guys. I don't know. It's a romance, yes, and it's sci-fi because of the time travel, but it's also CIA intrigue. It's actually really, really good. If anybody else has read this one, please comment down below. Let me know what you thought of it. Because is this a book one? Is this book one? Is this a standalone? Because if this is book one, does it end on a cliffhanger? Please, I can't. I don't know. I'll have to Goodreads because the ending pages, it just doesn't say it. It ends with "I have no regrets." Okay. Anyway, now that you know there, we'll see how that goes. Okay. Anyway, whatever you guys are reading, happy reading. I don't know if I'll make another updates before in this 24 hours because my time was from 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. Okay, that's my 24-hour period because it's 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. in America, so I'm 6 hours ahead. Our page is in Georgia, so we're working apparently to that time or something. Yeah, and then, but we're converting it, so it's fine, no problem. 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. So I'll see how much I go before I go to bed. I'm going to do this sprint now. Maybe the next one if it's not too late, but otherwise we shall see. 6 a.m. because that's definitely then I'm going into my third day. Yeah, I'll see you on the side. Let me know what you're reading in the meantime. Bye. Yeah, it's Sunday. It's, what's the day, babe? 20th. Is it 20th? Yes, it is. Yes. And I'm in a 3-day readathon and I'm busy in the middle of reading this one. But we have a farewell party to go to. So we trying to find a place. So yeah, so I'm gonna try and get some reading in, but that's very antisocial. What? So yeah, so this is my backup plan. And we'll see what happens. I might get some reading in and I might not. Well.
Here comes Java singing goldies, goldies. We pop a little bit of what I say. Here comes Java singing, I got a woman down in the tunnel and I'm making a play. You got the action, you got the motion. Yeah, my boy can play a medication, sweet devotion, turning all the nighttime into play. Sing by the sweet brother, sweet devotion, turning all the nighttime into play. Sing about his love.
Okay.
2 hours later.
And so it is Tuesday morning, is the 21st. It's like 11:30. Yeah, I haven't been awake for very much. What happened was I was fine. I was reading. I finished Tempest, which is actually very good. It's actually very good. It's a good opening to a series. Oof. Yeah, what can I tell you? Like I said, Jackson discovers that he can travel back in time, but only in his own timeline. But he can't go any further than where he's been. So you can go to the past, you can't go to the future. Something happens in 2019, and all of a sudden, boom, I'm getting ahead of myself. So Jackson has only been able to half jump. He can jump back, but then his body's still in the present. And depending on how far back he goes, that's how out he is in the real in this time. So it will probably like pass out for maybe 2 to 10 seconds, whatever, but he will be in the past. He can't change anything, he can't influence anything. So him and his best buddy have been trying out his abilities, because his buddy is a science geek. Then something happens in 2019, and all of a sudden he physically shifts entirely back 2 years into 2017, and he can't get back to 2019. Then he doesn't know what's happening. He hasn't met his girlfriend, his best friend, so he has no connections or anything. So he has to figure out what's happening and then try to reconnect with them. But in the meantime, he finds out all sorts of things. There's people that's been watching him over his lifetime. He finds out that his dad isn't who he thinks he is. It's actually really, really good. And I would love to continue this series. So I enjoyed this. 4 stars. That was great. So I finished that one. And then there were still a few hours, and I was dedicated. This was like, what time? Just before 2 a.m. on Monday morning. 2 a.m. I finished that book. We were going to go into a sprint at 2 a.m. and then the final one would be at 5:30 a.m. But now I've already finished the 2 books that I've chosen. I was still busy with the audio. The Shadow Rising is over 1,000 pages, so I wouldn't have finished that anyway. So I went to go scrounge around, and I found Nick and Charlie by Alice Oseman on my shelves. I don't know, sorry, I'm in the sun, as you can see. I wasn't going to read it because it's based on Heartless, the graphic novels, and also on Solitaire, which is the first one, okay, which I haven't read or have, and I wasn't going to read it, but anyway, I thought, okay, well, it's a short book, it's 159 pages, so yeah, and it's a mix of stories and, text and things, and art, and there's the doodlers in between, there's a cute. But anyway, I'm not going to review this until I've read Solitaire at least, or and Heartless or whatever. So I read that one as well. Then I still had some time because I finished that in the sprint, and I went to go and look for something else, and then I fell asleep. I did ask Leon to wake me up an hour later, so it could be in time for the 5:30 sprint, the last one. But I didn't wake up for that one. It happens. We were tired reading for 72 hours, and that was the end of day 3. So for the 3 days, Paige and Charlie did an update, and can you believe, I don't know how many people was actually participating in total, because we were on Discord and on Instagram. I'm not on Discord. But there were about 7 or 8 in the group that I was in on Instagram. Yeah, and of course I know what we're reading in that chat. So, but in total, and this is amazing, between however many we were reading, we read just under 55,000 pages across a total of 129 books in 72 hours. That is amazing. I got 3. I finished 3. Yay! And a chunk of The Shadow Rising by Robert Jordan, which is really good. Yes, and that was it. It was amazing. It was super, super fun. Yes, we were tired. Hey, you should have seen how these people were going on. They were ingesting coffee via IV. I kid you not. It was so much fun. And the competition levels were crazy, crazy between, oh no, I'm going to read. And they're going. It's amazing. The readathons that Paige have been hosting across the years have always been fun. Charlie's now had this one. This is the first one that she did, and it's super fun. And I can't wait for the next one. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Yeah, I'm going to link the pages, the Instagram pages down below, so you can have a look at them. And I just want to say thank you to them. Thank you to the sponsors. Oh yeah, yes, I won something. I don't know what it is. It's a rainbow crate box something and a book. I don't know. We'll have to wait. When it gets here, I will do an unboxing for that. That's going to take some months because, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Yes. And that's it. 72 hours of reading. I don't think I actually recovered. Can you see? I'm still red in the eyes. I didn't read a single page. Yesterday being Monday, I didn't read. I did listen to some audio while I was doing stuff, but the only book I picked up was to take photos, because reading. So yes, on to the next one. Currently in between books right now, and I'm getting ready to create my TBR for April, which is the first semester at William Academy for the Spring Equinox 2022, and now we're getting our curriculum and we need to get our subjects sorted, and then in August we need to sit our exams, and then we need to focus. Yes, so that's another thing entirely, but that's it. Thank you, bye bye from me, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.